Okay, that's good. Let's pop this open, move this over, close this, move to this. There we go. Get the YouTube link as always. Boop, boop, boop. Swap this, put this. Alright, that's done, that's done, that's good, good, good. I think everything's good. Alright, I want to click through my characters here and just make sure I didn't miss anything on them before I start grinding here. Then the only thing I left myself with was, grinding. Well, let's see. Oh, shopping for home is also complete.
Hello.
Hello, Billy.
So, we gotta do 10,000 mobs daily?
No. 1,000
I mean, no.
mobs a day, 10,000. Well, okay. So there's quite a few kill quests. Right? So for the main event here, for the check-in thing, it's 1,000 mobs a day. It's 60,000 mobs a week, and then the solo boss for the internship thing. Or
wait, oh, it's 10,000 a week?
No, 60,000.
Oh, I see, but that the other one's it says daily, but it's not an actual daily, it's a weekly.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then for the monster election, hello, Starry. If that one is
5,000 a week.
4,000 mobs and 1 minigame, or 4 minigames and 1,000 mobs.
Oh, you have to do
or a mix and
minigame.
match. You have to do at least one. The minigames that count for it, though, are not the multiplayer ones. So one card in Monster Pyramid don't count. But Passing Notes, Academy Adventure, Academy Beach Ball, and Cake Stack Tower all count.
So the bottom four, do one of those, yeah?
Yeah. All of those will count as one completion when you complete it for the purpose of getting the light sticks.
Hmm.
Someone had the nerve to rat me out to... What did they rat you out to Justin about? What is there even to rat you out about on... Like, I'm very confused by that, but... Let's hear the rest of the story.
What about these little book things I'm getting? How many of these do I need
book
today?
things, those are the notes. So the notes are used for the event that is... which one is it here? Store? No. Nope. Rockstar's Rock Spirit. Open the notes, get letters, put letters into the board. Fill up things, get all the words, get rewarded.
I have to double click these things?
Accused me of mocking him, trying to figure out how I could possibly be mocking him. Yeah, I don't know, Justin's going a bit off the deep end recently. There's a reason why I banned him, so I don't know. Starry mocking somebody. Yeah, that's cute. That's like the most meme thing I've probably ever heard in my life.
We need 100 to use it. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought.
Well, it's supposed to be 1. It's dropping at 100 times the drop rate right now. Because that was the bug.
I see. So someone got the event done in like 2 minutes.
Oh yeah, everybody who played the first day literally finished the event in nanoseconds, and then they're done, and the rest of us have to super grind because it's a very grindy event.
I see.
Yeah. Next week they're fixing it to make it 1. I mean, like, it's up to you, Lucas. Do you think it's that bad of a story, or is it just a funny story about Justin? Apparently there's some more lore about Justin, because somebody else knew about him because of his Discord tag. So, I have no idea if it's, like, a good or bad story, but... The fact that Justin is known by more people because of certain things... He reminds me of that Mistweaver monk that was in Legion, that was known by the entirety of the server, somehow. I don't know if you remember his name, because I always forget his name. But
I don't remember his name, but I remember him being in the guild for like a week.
Yeah, and then he joined our guild. He reminds me of that guy. It's just goofy? I mean, you may as well just tell it here. We're apparently now Justin's accusing Starry of mocking him. How that makes any sense? I don't know. I don't know who to give my 5k to. Old guildmate of his.
What?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh boy, it sounds a lot like that monk now. It's like a repeat of that story. Neither of these guys are bad, by the way. They're just... they just had awkward moments where you're just like, what are you doing, my man? That's essentially what happens with a lot of players. Okay. So, we did the check-in. This is done. This is done. Okay. Good. Oh, yeah. I mean, if you get to 18... Like, once you go past 18 stars, like, unless you're doing it off event, you're a psychopath. Or if you're doing it off event, you're a psychopath kind of thing, because, like, it has a worse boom. It's too long to change chat. Damn. Like, if anybody ever tells you to tap off event, that's just not good advice. There's never been a single time in the history of Maplestory, ever, that tapping off event is actually a good choice. If you get lucky and it goes and it succeeds, you got lucky. I mean, tapping in this game is just about getting lucky no matter what, but you have better odds when it's, you know... Yeah, like, if you absolutely need the damage and you're super desperate for it, but then, like, you have a higher chance of just booming and then just losing even more damage.
And Hasty Hunting needs 200k a week?
No, that's for the entire event, for the 4 weeks.
Okay. So at most we just need the 600k a week. That's like the biggest
60k a
grind.
week. Yeah, if you do the 60k a week, you will finish off the 200k also for the hasty hunting. So.
Yeah, I'll be doing that. Do we get the double stack a Sunday buff? Do we have a Sunday coming up that's like super OP?
Let me go check real quick if we have any double stack tonight or not tonight, but tomorrow I should say. Cause
I can check.
I don't think we have a double stack during this, but maybe we do. All right, let's see. We have April is Monster Park Clear XP, Combo Kill XP, and ability off. Useless. Well, not useless, but like it's not going to double stack. In 8 days is the SSF. In 15 days is Combo Kill and the Hexamatrix thing.
Yeah, at most it's the combo
22
kill.
days is Monster Park XP, Ability Reset, Monster Collection, and Elite Monster Spawn when hunting. In a month is Mag Souls and Combo Kill, SSF. On June 6th is when we will have more Rune XP and cooldown, but I believe this event
is the event over by then?
Potentially.
I think it might be.
Let's see. When does Hasty Hunting end? 526. Well, it will stack up with that then. Or wait, no, this is June. Never mind, it's gone.
Oh, I have to claim this 1,000 as I get it in the
Yeah.
fucking monster.
Yeah. Why is it like that? Well, congrats.
That's annoying.
Yeah, it is annoying.
At least I notice now. Also, do we just not get this right now because we're not winning the race? Do I not get my item drop? Because we're not ahead.
No, that's not how it works. So
The
we're not
drop
getting
just doesn't show
shit
up.
until the second part of the monster election.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you're just supporting your team. Also, this is a daily buff. So you get one of these buffs for like 30 minutes a day. So a lot of people thought it was just a permanent buff, so that's why Meso's winning. Because everybody was like, well, the Meso's pretty good if I'm just going to be farming.
I'm definitely glad I took the item drop then.
Oh yeah, I know about that. I know about the book because I asked the same question about it on his dual blade. Yeah, because he got the Will book off Will, obviously. And he picked blue because blue is his favorite color instead of the Thief book.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, there's always been a bunch of gearing thing that always made me question about Justin, where I was like, why do you do these things?
I mean, once I get 2 books, I'm gonna try to make a collection. I think that's a little different though.
Yeah, now that especially because of the flame change, like making it like I kind of did a dumb because I kind of forgot that you could check the flame at them, and I was like, oh yeah, I guess I could have been doing that. But now that they're making the flame change where it's all gonna be selections, it's like, well, I'm gonna make a collection of books. Why not have all the collection? But yeah, there's always been like the fact that he had 20 Eternals. He had a full set of 20 Eternals, and he decided off event to try and tap them to 21 and boomed every single one of them. Like, that's just psycho energy to me. Because then he was saying he couldn't even do Extreme Lotus anymore with his duo partner. So like that to me is kind of troll. Yay, level 3 plus decorations. Whenever we're on voice chat to tell you. Alright, that'll probably be tomorrow when we do our bossing then. Remember, Billy, we have bossing at 5 p.m. EST.
Okay.
We're starting with 0 Nasu. Unless something happens and he has to not do it tomorrow, but it's going to be the 0 Nasu group at first. Yeah, that Genesis Will is the whole reason all of this thing happened, pretty much. So, does anybody translate whatever the hell this chat message is here? I assume this is supposed to be some Korean with randomly max in it, and this is supposed to be something different for us, but, yeah, no, I don't know what this means. Oh, I guess it's, let me move this real quick. You guys can actually see it. Yeah, we have a little bit of a broken patch, some would say. There's a few things that are broken. Did my translate help? You know, ones and zeros, kind of. Okay. Welcome back, Vela. Been a long time since I've had you as a pet. Here's my Vela scythe. Okay, that's that done. put more of these things into the storage? I did. Alright, the question I have is I need to go... I need to go look at the cadenas to see what they say to train at these levels, because... I'm sure I could figure it out very easily, but sometimes it's nice to just be lazy. Pin message.
In 15 minutes, I got 25 pink notes. So it's like 2 hours per pink note?
I mean, I'm up to 76, and all I did was dailies twice on all my characters. So, I don't know. Is there... Let's see. Did they update this at all? Let's see, Arteria. Bottom deck passage 5. Okay, what does that look like? Bottom deck passage 5. Maple maps. 2 Arteria, 2 bottom deck, passage 5. It's not sorted in the order. Okay, if I go look at the video, what does this guy do? Okay, so he's got a Soul Janus on the top. No. Oh, a Soul Janus is there. And he murders over there. Okay. Yeah, that looks good enough for my purposes. I don't know if binary is something you learn in a computer repair class in high school, not gonna lie. That sounds something like you'd learn in a specialized college course, if at all. I'm trying to think. I had a computer class, but I don't...
Definitely didn't learn it.
Yeah, we definitely didn't learn binary. Wait, so I need to buy the buffs I need for this here, and I need to grab the stuff I need for this. So, XP coupons, where are they at? Got these bonus ones. Do I have the giant walls in here, or did I move them? I did move them into here because I was lazy. Okay, we'll take those, and where's the wax? Do I not have one that can be sequenced? Are we serious? Alright, to the other character that has my WAPs, because apparently I put them all on the same character for the big ones, and time to slap one on. Storage room. Did I go to my house and not actually finish? I didn't finish shopping, did I? Nope. Shopping for home is done. Nice. One day it'll give me the item I'm looking for in here. One day.
Maple U memories.
Yeah, it's a different event. Don't worry about it too much. It's for the title, my Maple U student ID.
I saw that and I ignored it.
Yeah, as long as you play the game, like I'm already at 301 memories and it takes 2100 to finish, so that's gonna finish just playing the game. And you can then use those memories to make a custom title. So is there going to be some deranged stuff you can probably do with that? Yeah, I'd imagine.
Probably.
Star's on a mission to figure out what you said with your random typing, okay? Sometimes, even though we know the journey is useless, you still want to do it and just find out. Where do I buy this stuff? I need to know the shops here. Campus coins. Yeah, okay. So I want to buy this for a 2-hour. I'm going to go and buy one of these. Binary to decimal. 25. 20593. And what does that translate to? Probably nothing. It's probably going to be complete another nonsense, but we'll find out. The only place I used Hexa/binary was on Regedit. Yeah, that's the only time I've ever had to use it, and it's very rare that I have to do any, like, Regedit stuff. Usually fucking with those, it's not something you commonly do. Okay. I think I have everything I need to start. Except for the fact that I'm out of water and I want to go get some water. So I'm going to be right back real quick. I'm going to go to the bathroom, go get some water, and then I will start grinding for the next 2 hours. Keep trying to entertain Billy by just existing, okay? Good job.
I don't know. I didn't sign up for that. We have double soul Erda, don't we? Is that like a baseline for this event? I don't even remember.
Alright, I've returned.
Bryn, is it double soul Erda?
Yes.
Oh.
During the entirety of... Oh, that's what I'm forgetting, my Hexa boosters.
Yeah, I bought some and I'm like, how the fuck am I already up at this much soul Erda? I forgot that was part of it.
What do I want a hotkey for this? Okay, that's good. Swap this to orbs, and let's go to bottom deck passage 5. Alright, so let's get this set up here and figure this out real quick. So there's supposed to be an orb here. Then like an orb there. Then I can put a third orb here. And then our little friend, this guy, goes over here. And I do this, and I exist. Alright. Pop all my stuff, wait for the rune to pop up, and then once the rune is activated, we will start activating hexes. Do 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 do. Oh, my familiar's out. That would help. I think this orb setup has to be 2, actually. Because they're too small otherwise. Yeah, it might be causing issues. Okay, I don't really like this map then. Yeah, this... I don't understand how they did it then. So I'm looking at this and this is just missing mobs. How did the video do this that makes it work? We're gonna go and investigate the other maps and just see. So I'm pretty sure I can just do the Ren's map, like, super easy. Maple maps. B. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, I need to do the check-in for the hunting thing. The 1,000 mobs.
Thing? Oh.
No, not campus, but monster election.
Hey, what did you say I had to do the minigame for? What was the minigame?
The cheer stick. For your 5th one, you can only get 4 from hunting, and you can only get a max 4 from one of the activities. That's the best way to put it.
I have all 5. I assure you.
I thought you had to do the post set. You had to do at least one of the other event, but I mean,
Or maybe for the weekly, like you get 5 a day, yeah?
Yeah.
And you get 5 a week.
Well, 5
so,
different. No, you can do it 5 every day. It's just you need to do 5 different days of checking in with it and doing at least one to get the Onyx Apple.
Yes. So I've done. Right now, I'm 5 out of 5 and 1 out of 5. And I
haven't done the minigame?
No.
Okay, well then you can just kill 5,000 mobs instead then. Do 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 do. Man, if only I was able to abuse this letter event the first day. If only.
If it was up when I first tried to log in, I probably would have, but it wasn't up, so I just said, fuck it. I'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, that's usually how I think of Wednesdays for me, because, like, usually I'm just playing or doing other stuff that day, and I'm just like, it's my day that I don't really care that much, because usually I do the dailies all on the Tuesday before to finish it off. Then Wednesday I don't need to worry about anything, because, you know, patch day is not usually a day that you want to aim for doing anything, because most of the time, not always the best time.
No.
Really, I didn't get my 1,000 mobs off that game? Come on. There was a mob there. I couldn't see it, but there was a mob there. It's no longer there. Oh, let's activate the burst. Why not? There's just a few things going on my screen at all times. At least the full map effect actually clears the map this time, unlike the entire One Punch Man one, where those guys may as well have not existed because they couldn't full clear a map half the time.
Yeah, they were pretty sad, honestly.
It was so bad for some reason. Like, I just don't understand why it was so bad, because usually, like, if they just full clear the map at least, like, it's not hard to do. Like, I'm pretty sure Genos was direction pointing. Like, if you pointed him to the left or right, he only shot in that direction. It was so weird.
Oh yeah, are there event rings we can buy this event? Or are they still just not giving us event rings for some reason?
To be honest, I don't really check at the rewards. Like, as far as I understand of this event, like, if you're not grinding with it, it's a pretty sad anniversary event overall right now.
I see. I mean, the last one was the one where you could get that, like, little mini gear set. That was actually pretty good.
Oh, a bot that made it.
But that was a big one, right?
Well, it was an anniversary, right?
Or wait.
Like, every anniversary is supposed to be big.
Yeah. That might have been second, or 2 years ago, though.
It has been a while
I'm not sure
since the
which
one
one
you're
that was,
thinking
though.
of, yes.
Yeah. I don't think that was last year. I'm
it was
not 100% sure, though.
But either way, like, usually anniversary events are just better than this. This one, you know, after 2015, they were doing real good with communication and doing stuff, and then suddenly 2016 hits and they're like, we're ghosting you kind of thing. It's weird. Oh, I guess I should be, I didn't do this. Let me open up the storage here. Get my Roros out. Let's see, can I get a Meso one, ideally, would be the one I'd want. Oh, item drop rate it is, then.
We're still good. And that means you gotta do your bosses, though. That character. The next 3 days.
Well, I mean, I have like 2 more nodes and I don't really care. I think I'll just use whatever I get. I'm using it for grinding purposes more than anything else. Will I get a wool book this week? We don't know. Could happen. Every week's always possible. It's the only character I have that doesn't have a wool book that's actually doing wool, so I would like to get it a wool book instead of buying it with pity. Ideally, I would not buy it with pity because the wool book feels extremely bad to buy with pity.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything worse to buy with pity.
No, definitely some contenders for it.
I mean, Berserk and eye pants are pretty meme too.
Yeah.
Especially Berserk, because once you start doing extreme load, it apparently drops really often.
It's been 2 weeks. We haven't seen one. We got a black card last week, so you know. We'll see when our first one drops. How much combat power is your run up to?
224. Without face, without the 2 top accessories, basically.
Yeah, but you still need to work up to get to 250 at least.
If I rank gear, I'm there.
Yeah, with what rental system?
I know, right? It's gone.
Like,
it's tragic.
With what rental system? That doesn't exist anymore. It better come back.
I hope it does.
It better just become permanent. That was like probably the best thing they've ever done in Maplestory for players.
Yep.
Well, okay, maybe not the very best thing, but it's definitely up there as one of the better things we've ever gotten that everybody was like happy about and would prefer if it stayed in the game and wasn't just a one-time event. I'm gonna have so many notes to turn in. By the way, tip for the note things, put it on a hotkey, hold down hotkey, okay? Don't double click it the entire time.
Yeah, just double click it as you're grinding.
Pass on that, I'm already up to 4,000 notes almost. That's 40 clicks I'd have to do. 40 double clicks. That's not worth it. Just do the spacebar tech. What a useless teleport. I was like, where does this teleport me to? Let me find out. Up and down. How nice. Same for this one. Wow. Okay, teleports on this map are useless.
Start events on other characters.
Yep, that took me like 20 minutes of doing to click through everything and do all the stuff. For all my characters, I was like, ah yes, the opening of the events at the start for all your characters. Why it's not just account like opened, I'll never understand, but there's a lot of stuff I'll never understand about Maplestory, so it is what it is, right?
Yeah. Got my 10% Monster Perk experience. Huge. I'm supposed to do that over Epic. Yeah, Epic Dungeon doesn't give that much. I'm doing.
No, Epic Dungeon is the third priority. It is Monster Park XP is the best for XP. Grandest is if you really want symbols over XP. It is that's what you start with.
I do want Grandis.
And then, no matter what, it's Monster Park into Grandis or Grandis into Monster Park, and then after that, it's Extreme Dungeon XP. And then after that, it's free for all, whatever the hell you decide you want to do for the last one, because with the leftover points, it doesn't really matter.
So it's probably gonna be 260 by next week, probably.
For your higher.
It takes so fucking long, dude, to level him from 200 to 260 with just Monster Park and daily.
Well, that's gonna get cut in half in the future, so you know it'll get better.
Yeah, but this is the last time I'm leveling something without the 5 times thing. And no Monster Park experience. Can't forget that part.
Yeah, we had quite the period of time where this one did not have any bonuses whatsoever, which is not usual to our standard event stuff. It'd been a long time since we've had no events. I'd rather not have that happen anymore type of thing, you know? I don't like having no
we've been getting double events for like a week at the end of the events since Ren came out, basically.
Yeah, that's a new addition. That's very nice, though.
It was.
Gets you to like 60, sometimes 70% XP before the event's gone.
Oh wait, did I see
pretty good.
I think I saw 250% Monster Park. Yeah, this is 250% Monster Park, so definitely.
Treasure chest. How many is that in today?
I got one in 30 minutes.
More left to go. Okay.
I thought we were supposed to get a lot.
I have no idea when they're supposed to, like... I know in Korea they updated it to be more like the old portals where it was just after X amount of time you just finish it, but we have not gone that because our portals are, or not our portals, but our chests are still all over the place. Some days you finish instantly.
Increased treasure hunter chest spawn rate is literally this haste event, but literally I got one in 30 minutes. So, do I believe that? Not really.
Yeah, no, because that's still garbage like rates. You would have been like in 30 minutes. You're doing a shit ton of portals in the old system.
Yep, it's like every 15 or so.
Following the old system, you should have got 2, at least. But technically, it would have been 4 because the 2 portals are like separate timers for each other.
Yeah.
But
Asphera and the dog, yeah. Very well. Not just Asphera, the... Can't think of even what they're called, dude.
Follow Frito.
Follow Frito and Monster Hunter guy. Or wait. That's just Frito, ain't it?
It says Feria, Polo, Frito with a 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
AKA Purple Portal Chick and the 2 bozos.
Yep. Bozo 1 was like the kill and wave missions, and Paulo was like the chicken thing and the dance. They got rid of Dance Revolution, man. Sucks.
Look, I'm just happy because that portal was so inconsistent for XP. If you got the Dragon Egg, you lost the portal that day.
Dude, I didn't get that dragon for over a year. Like, I didn't win. I remember we talked about it. I didn't get the achievement. And then I got it one day and just had it like 3 or 4 times in the next week. It was insane.
That's very RNG. And really bad if you get it. Because if you die at floor 1, like, you lost the portal, essentially. You got nothing. Dead port.
Yeah. At least it was fast, though.
So I guess you're leveling your Ren, is what I'm guessing is your base character right now? You're actually grinding on and doing stuff, or what?
I mean, I did 30 minutes on the Ren. And now I'm on my Yada.
Ah, I see.
Then I'm done. I only did a 30-minute mini-wet. Then I'm going on my mage.
I see, I see.
I will have to do a 2-hour WAP though to get the 60k mobs done. I had 10k in 30 minutes though, so that's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really have to do much to get the 60k a week if you do any amount of grinding. Like, the thing is, as long as you're, like, playing the game, a lot of the events just kind of auto-complete while you play the game.
Well, 100k a week is an auto-completion. We had that one. We had to do a couple 2-hour WAPs at minimum for that one.
Yeah, but that one's, like, a bit extreme, because this is 200k over the course of, like, 4 weeks, you know? So, a little bit different. And 60k is significantly less than 100k in this case, of the Maplestory requirements here. 40k mobs is quite a bit of time comparatively.
Did you get a Monster Academy familiar thing?
Yeah. I popped it on my Wild Hunter to put in to send them out on missions every day. I didn't need them for their buff for the 3% attack power.
No. Where it can, like, randomly send you to Monster Academy. Or
oh, that one? Yeah, so you just get a little bit of a bonus if you go there. But it doesn't matter because you are just sending, as long as you send out 21 total, like, things across the entire event, you finish off that. So just do your expeditions and you will finish that event. It doesn't need to specifically be to the Monster Park Academy.
I was just wondering if it was, like, worth choosing a 6-hour Monster Park Academy over.
I would not.
The
like rewards for it are just to improve your next run of like an expedition with, like, a bonus. Or it improves, like, that specific
roll or
one.
Something.
It just gives it so either lowers the difficulty of the dice roll, gives you 20 additional action points, or reduces the time. So, like, it's not.
The 20 points is actually huge, because you can get 5 instead of 4 rewards.
Yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't pick it over. You know, if I got a better rated mission than it, I'm not picking that over that.
Yeah.
So, if it's a good mission, you pick it. If it's not, you just ignore it. This is the TLDR, I would say.
By the way, the 3 I had done today, I got 2 fucking familiar rings from it, a level 1 and a level 2.
You roll a lot of familiar rings, because I barely get those things.
I do. It was also an epic upgraded to a legendary, and it was a fucking familiar ring. So I was excited for a little bit, and then depressed.
Wait, so the legendary is a 1 to 4, then roll, I see, okay. And you got screwed. I thought you like got an actual ring box that was just a 1 to 2 ring, or a 1 ring, because that's what I've always gone.
I got a singular 1 ring box, and then I got a 1 to 3 ring box. And the 1 to 3 got a level 2.
Yeah, unless they buff them or change them for our server, they're kind of just, they exist, and they're useless.
Yeah. Just give us a longer cooldown or something. Because, like, we can't do it. We can't buy
just make it so it doesn't cost a resource. Like, I find it so dumb. It should just be a bonus. Like,
yeah.
Another thing they should do, and I know they just remade the continuous and ring restraint, but I personally think that those should be a separate slot, and you can have 4 stat rings actually equipped.
That'd be kind of fucked. Because people probably, like, the super end gamers might have got rid of their slime ring or something. And they'd
then
be
you
so
make
pissed.
a new one, like, it is what it is, like, it'd give you more damage, nobody's gonna complain about that. And it would stop this weird, like, new players don't understand the continuous and ring restraint are, like, OP compared to a stat ring, because it just doesn't really translate well unless you look into it.
Yeah, because it doesn't give you the actual percentages unless you...
Yeah, like, you have to look it up, you have to third party it. Again, new players... A new player is not going to look up shit when they play a game. Let's be real. 90% of gameplay people just, like, buy a game without even, like, they'll look at maybe some stuff to see if they'd enjoy the game, right? But they're not going to go in depth and actually look into stuff. MMOs are even worse. People literally hop into MMOs without looking up anything. They just hop in because they're like, oh, it's free, I'll try it out. That's it. You need to make sure that your shit in-game is the most obvious, brain-dead, like, you cannot mess this up as long as you have the ability to read. Which, 90% of people won't read, but at least if you put it in so people can read, it at least gives them a fighting chance, okay? Like why Path of Exile is so hard for people to get into. You literally need, like, a degree in spreadsheetology to figure out anything. So you just use third-party apps and sites and stuff to even figure out, like, how much damage do I actually do with my build?
PoE is very confusing. I mean, they actually, PoE 2 simplified a lot of the things. I don't know if endgame is even more confusing now, but the early game, like, the gems and shit are really, really nice.
PoE 2 is... like, crafting... crafting's always going to be the hard part about it, because, like, I think crafting always gets confusing.
I never got to that part when I played. Cause
well, there's not really craft. Like, right now is just slam and exalt, hope for the best, right? There's no, like, actual strategy. They've added systems and stuff now to make, like, crafting be a little bit more logical. And less just slam and hope.
Nice.
Like, there's going to be a new PoE 2 league coming out in a few months or something. There's an announcement that they posted that's coming out. I don't know what it's actually going to actually do, but we'll find out.
I hated the league I played. It was the Pyramid League, but, like, it was ass Pyramid League.
I never mind any leagues I play, so I'm not a good person for that. Unless the league is unplayable at the start, like actually unplayable, but that hasn't happened in so long that it's not really a thing.
That one where you had to, like, speed through the dungeons, and I played a summoner build and couldn't focus fire things down was actual fucking misery.
Yeah, that's when, you know, not having the ability to target your summons is always a problem in summoner games. It just is what it is.
Yeah, oh, but usually it's not. It's just when you gotta focus fire something down,
and you're too weak to actually kill the mobs efficiently. Yes.
Yes, because they just, like, heal if you don't kill them fast enough. It was fucking misery, dude. I rage quit that season. Also, no one knew, like, what summoner is actually good when I played that season either. So, like, because it's so new. And I'm not making my own build. Fuck that. Oh, time to start not getting gear again.
Surely it'll go better, I believe in you.
This mage is cursed.
At least you're not bugged like my unholy DK is and doing 15 to 25% less damage than it should be doing.
Your DK is also very low geared. So, like, you've also gotten very unlucky because you've done a lot.
We never run dungeons that drop pants or boots. Because you guys can't roll the dungeons I need. There's, like, multiple options, but you guys roll the same dungeons over and over.
I mean, to do that, you guys both just gotta turn your shit down to 10, and after we do one, we re-roll it. So we get multiple choices of a dungeon.
I re-rolled to the same thing your fucking dungeon was every time. It was insane.
Actually pretty great.
I win with that shit. And also, at first, I didn't realize you could, so... I was re-rolling, not realizing it wasn't re-rolling because my key level was higher than yours.
What the fuck is this?
So I was messing that up at first.
254 tank, 240 60 healer, 260 DPS to sign up together. Do I accept that? That's like a debate.
Billy, you're the one who has no patience, so that's up to you, bud.
No, I'm not accepting that. I will accept these guys, though. Wait.
Wait, I'm almost at 32%. I made like 4% grinding and I'm not even at an hour mark. Or wait, No, I'm not even at the hour mark of grinding. That's okay. We're cruising. Speed is being made. I wonder if there's any map that has burning, actually. I didn't look. Does the map have burning? I haven't been paying attention. There are so much things popping up in chat. It's so hard to see. I don't know if there's burning on this map or not. Live minor patch to fix an issue with the cash shop crashing. Please be advised that the login server will be unavailable for the duration of this message. Thank you. Okay, don't log out. Why the heck did Vacpet? How did you get from up there? What the? Where's your range for the suck-in randomly on this map? It feels like it's like insane. Gonna be grinding in this event, and once this event ends, Challenger World pretty much starts into more grinding.
I'm looking forward to it, though. I like the start of Challenger Worlds.
I like Challenger World. It's fun. At one point, I probably won't go nearly as hard in it, and just kind of do like most people do, where it's just you get the rewards you want, you get up to like the cosmetics or whatever, and then you dip out kind of thing. Because you've probably gained most of the rewards you want from the Challenger World. Depends. Because like at one point it's just turning into C10 mules. More than a Legion champ, because the Legion champs are going to get to a point where it's like, yeah, it's not really worth changing them. They just exist.
Yeah.
I still don't know if I want to make a Lara or a Mercedes. I'm still debating between the two. They both look very fun.
I mean, the fact that we didn't get Arrow means I'm probably making an Arrow in Challenger World.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's making an Arrow, and then they're probably going to make a Kinesis on the Challenger World too, because Kinesis comes with its own Hyperburn for its event. So you'll have two characters that can be on the Challenger World feeding Mesos. Or you just make it on the main world. Either way, you're getting a free Hyperburn with Kinesis Remaster, unless they decide to change that, which would be weird, but...
It would be nice if you can have two characters and, like, what was it? If you have two characters that can just feed Arcane into one of... Or, I guess you don't need Arcanes.
Nope.
Huh.
Yeah, as long as you don't log out, though, you're good. It says... They're doing a live minor patch to fix an issue with Cash Shop crashing, and the login server will be unavailable for the duration of this message. So, if you're already in-game, you're good. If you log out, well, you get to AFK for a bit. Now, if they crash some channels while doing that, not much I can say. Generally, I'm impressed that they're fixing an issue with the Cash Shop crashing, though, because, like, how long was that thing just a memory leaker and caused the game to just explode randomly? Also, Starry, thank you for the hydrate thing and the hello earlier. I completely missed those messages, but... Origin, go! It's a great time to take a sip of water while you're origining, because you just full clear the map. Oh yeah, things I did yesterday. So you know how I said I was going to finish one of the events off? I finished off Uno. I'm at 5.2k points in that, so... The only 4-player minigame I need to do now is the tower one, which I think I'm at like 2.2k score on that now, so 3k score to go before I finish it off and get the 5k. And then I just have to do the single-player minigames to 5k each. Which shouldn't be that bad. I mean, I'm almost done the sorting minigame for the... Whatever, not sorting. Well, I guess it is sorting. Press the correct arrow key to launch letter into correct configuration, and then spam spacebar when you get fever time. My player score is not that bad to get, though. It's like 50 runs of the minigame for the single-player ones. Which, obviously, you're not going to do 50 runs if you're just doing it once a day. So I don't even think this event lasts. I think it's only 4 weeks, so it's not even like 50 days.
The fact that one member of my 3-man party I invited is flying here is not a good sign.
I mean, it is what it is. Shit happens. Oh, treasure chest. It's a diamond chest. Let's go, let's go, let's get something big. It is blue. Oh, that's .3 XP. 0.3% I got, so that's like quite a bit of farming just got completed by that chest, but, you know, always hope for more. Another treasure chest. A normal one this time. Oh, it's purple. It is purple. 0.5. Or 0.05 is what I meant. A purple normal chest did not in fact give me more than a diamond chest. Which makes sense. Ah, the false alarm sneeze. Where you're in like the full motion and then the sneeze just... Nope, we're good. Whatever was tickling your nose and caused the sneeze is gone now, sir. So you're good. Alright, rune activation. Time to activate 2 boosters in this rune. I hate the fact that you can't preview the boss sets. I want to see what the new Baldrix one looked like in-game. I didn't plan on buying it at all, so I don't really care, but at the same time, I hate when I can't preview the cosmetics because they're in a bundle that doesn't let you preview. It's so dumb.
I just have it on the website, right?
Yeah, but like it's always want to see it on my character specifically and how it looks in game. Because like a
Yeah, but the
preview
boss
picture,
said items.
a preview picture doesn't always show off how exactly how you're gonna look. You know. Sometimes the in-game don't look quite as good as the picture version. Or sometimes the picture version looks absolute garbage, but in-game looks great. It's not like they animate it, so a lot of these have animations and stuff. It's genuinely impressive to me, because I browse the Reddits pretty much every day of the games I play, just because, like, I don't know, gives me something to do. How many posts I see on Maplestory is like, is it worth coming back to? And surprisingly, most of the time, the people are pretty positive in there. You would think it would be accessible of people being downers because there's so many posts of people like, I hate this game and yada yada, right? But those people don't actually browse the Reddit. They just post their hate thing every couple months.
I mean, I would suggest people to come back. There's so many quality of life things in the past year that have been so amazing.
Like, there are bad things, right? Like, the game's not perfect. I don't think any game's ever perfect, though. Because, like, there's always something that you can be like, well, this isn't perfect. But compared to what I played before and to now, this game is a lot better. And I think it's way more enjoyable. The fact is, right now, there's no hyperburn, though. So that's not good for a returning player or new players. Like, there should have been a hyperburn with the anniversary like Korea got. And then
wait,
on
Korea
top
got an hyperburn and we just don't have it?
Yeah. For some reason we didn't get a hyperburn with this, which doesn't. It's weird. No inkwell note, no hyperburn. There's been some weird stuff about this patch. Like, I don't know. We'll have to see what happens in the future here. Because we are getting Arrow of Light, so they're probably full meltdown panic mode trying to get that out the door.
Well, they probably don't want it to go as bad as the year release, right?
I mean, we hope to dear God it's not as bad as that, but I'm not holding out hope for that. If there's one thing I can expect, is broken patches in games. Hell, the most recent WoW patch was a complete and utter disaster.
Yeah, we don't talk about the most recent WoW patch.
It's still a disaster. Like, there's still so many bug things that they're trying to fix and do. Like, anything they released was bugged. It's crazy.
Yeah.
People seem to have enjoyed the classic test, though. Now, how much is that just because it was something new to do, and, like, they would have just played for a week either way?
Wait, was that just a test? That wasn't, like, an actual...
Yeah, it wasn't the actual release. It was just a single week of testing and people playing, and it was mostly, like, a streamer event. Like, it was all the people, so you had some open signups, but it wasn't that many people. It was mostly the people who actually went to MapleCon, got in with their codes. A bunch of streamers got in with codes. And, like, as far as I can tell, most people enjoyed the classic thing. Like, they had fun doing it. I don't know how many of them would have stuck around the entire time. But it was interesting. The other thing is they got a lot of the private server streamers to play it. Because a lot of people play on the private server, like Maplestory stuff. And a lot of those people got invited to, like, play it. So they're definitely trying to get the private server players to play real servers.
See.
Now, I don't know what the opinion is with the private server players and what happened there, but... because I don't really follow that scene at all.
I've never been a big private server player. I played it once in a while because Chris convinced me, but I didn't like it.
I've only ever really enjoyed one of the WoW private servers, and it's the Ascension one. Essentially what happens with Ascension is you are classless. You pick a race You start wherever, and you get abilities from every single class, and you can custom tailor your build with all abilities. Usually the mode me and Raz would play would be random abilities, so you didn't know what you were getting when you'd level up, and you just had to see what you'd get, and you could re-roll some of the skills and stuff to like fix up builds later on. But it led to some pretty interesting, like, oh, I didn't know this would be a good combo, and you get some pretty OP stuff. It was fun. I haven't played it in a couple years, though. Kind of surprised they haven't been shut down as a server, because it is monetized like Turtle WoW was.
Don't post to fucking Twitter.
No, I'm pretty sure they do the same stuff. Let's see. Thank God at least I have the level 20 Soul Janus for my Cadena, and makes farming a lot easier in its life. Because holy, not having these triple orbs would be it's a rough life for the Cadenas out there, okay? When it comes to farm, we're not as bad as Dark Knights. We're not nearly as bad as Dark Knights, because as long as you're willing to do active farming, we actually have good farming. But if you don't like active farming... Ooh.
I hate active farming.
What the hell you mean you played Ren?
I mean, Ren, okay, I like active farming like that where I can just hurricane, but if I have to think,
I mean, active farming doesn't usually take thinking here.
It depends on the class. Dude, the Adele needed to think. The Adele had to use his abilities, not just his one thing.
I think I'm going to clean up my familiars and get rid of all my familiar teams on my Cadena. Because they're all just blue teams basic. For the whatever the hell, expeditions. Because I only need the Ren and the other ones to do it for now. And while I'm leveling up familiars with this, I can just actually get 75 and upgrade familiars correctly and not have Gimp, like, so many clicks. For me, it doesn't really make sense to buy more familiar slots, because I'm just gonna have to buy more familiar slots for like every single character at one point. And just like, nah, we just make it work. Oops, I put that too far to the side. Well, whatever. It's my last glow stick, now that I remember to do it before. Yes, this is my last glow stick. We did it! 5 glow sticks completed for the day! Yeah, the amount of nose dropping is insane, though. Can't wait till they, like, fix it next week, so it's just not 100 times drop rate for us normal people who aren't getting to abuse it.
I mean, technically it's better like that, because, like, you're getting partial points. So you could go for a very long time without getting one of the things, right?
Yeah, but now it takes 100 of them to do it, whereas before if you get a note, it's just 1-to-1.
Yeah.
Both the notes are just supposed to drop, you pop it and get a letter, and that's it. That's why I was so OP.
Both have the good and bad.
Well, that's why I was so OP with the 100% drop, 100 times drop rate, and 1-to-1. Five minutes till I need to reset my buffs. Oh shit, it's a rune activated. I didn't even notice. Holy moly. I got a rune of blessing and didn't even pay attention. I am so autopilot. There is something about farming on my katana that just feels good though. I don't know what it is. Right now I fall asleep doing it. Run, like even with the like no matter how I farmed on the run, I would just fall asleep. There was something about the run that I just
You did like the orb bullshit.
Well, even without the orb bullshit, I was still falling asleep. So I'd rather do the orb bullshit if I'm actually gonna fall asleep while doing it. Because then I don't even have to do anything.
Didn't mind the Ren. My Lumis was even more boring than the Ren, and that one was sleepy time. That was just blink, attack, blink, attack, blink, attack, and then.
Well, I hope for your sake that the new class is actually a good farmer. Because if we go by a Sancia release, oh boy, good luck, have fun. Took a while before that thing became good.
Dude. I'm probably just gonna wait and watch someone for a little bit. And that means I won't be able to get the bosses. I'll probably just fucking suffer.
Look at old grind stream. Whee! Oh, the message has just flicked off. I assume the login servers are back up, guys. Now the question is, how many Maple U memories have I gone so far? Yeah, I'm already at 585 of them. From just, like, existing. What do I want to use the advanced EXP vouchers on? Do I want to use it on the Cadena to get this done earlier? Or do I want to use it on my other characters to get them to 280? Probably get them to 280 because I feel like that's more impactful. Because I'd rather grind longer on this character for familiars. I think grinding for familiars is better in this case than using advanced EXP vouchers to skip that. So how's that keep going?
Alright, we jumped down and didn't get our 7 out of 8.
Yep. The good old healers not doing their job, yep.
I mean, I'm of age too, I could have done it too. And we didn't even notice we were gonna skip the mob at top of the pyramid.
Oh,
and we just jumped down and just didn't see a boss. And we're like, oh. So we had to fucking go kill the mobs we were gonna skip. Then our tank is like world's first 150% key. So he has no faith in changing his route. To be fair, I don't have faith in changing my route either, because I wish there was like an add-on that just said how much each pool is when I mouse over it or something. Because I ain't remembering their percentages, man. That's too ass.
Usually you don't need to think about that deeply, because it's just like, well, I just pull and do the pulls, and like, as long as I don't mess up my pulls, I will have my count.
Yeah,
but
it's usually not me messing up the pools. Usually
yeah,
usually
else. Somebody extra bloody pulls. That's usually how it is. That's just the pug life, though. You try to make it as simple as possible, and you do a pretty good job about it, but mistakes still happen.
Do you mean to pull this?
Drop the orbs! Go, go, go! Drop the origin! Oh, apparently while I'm in origin, I cannot rebuff. That reminds me, how many gold potions I have? 27. Alright, we're gonna be good. That is 8 point. I'm gonna be at like 10k notes by the end of this farm. Holy shit. It's 100 clicks. It's a lot of clicking. Yeah, no wonder if people finished off this event in like nanoseconds if this was how many they were getting if they grinded for like... I grinded for like an hour and I'm up to almost 10k notes and I have 179 of the rare letters. Ain't no way you're not just finishing every letter with that.
I mean, if you're super RNG unlucky.
No, because you can
because the rare
stuff.
ones. I didn't look into it.
There's like a pity system type of thing where you can just spend and buy specific letters if you build up enough, like dust, I guess it's called, or whatever. So, if you were extremely unlucky, you just force feed it, and with this drop rate, you would just force feed enough. Like,
that's what I'm saying. The partial percents are better because, like, you could go 2 hours without getting one, right? Yes, it eventually works out, but this way, there's a lot less RNG with the 100% increase.
Well, there's not partial in this case, though, because you need 100 notes. And you can't do anything until you get the 100 notes for the thing, so you're just, like... Current system doesn't make... Like... The other system, once you get it, you just get to open it. You get a letter. This system, until you finish 100, you have 0. You have nothing. You've made partial percentage, yeah, but that doesn't matter. You still have nothing to show for it. If this isn't even a cup half empty, a cup half full type of thing, it's my cup is empty until it is full. Oh shit, Raiden's playing FF. I'll probably give the stat title to my Cadena, and I'll try doing my Cadena with, because you're probably going to put the stat title on your Ren, right? Is your plan?
I already have a stat title.
No,
oh, you mean talking about
the hasty event?
Yeah, the temporary
the 30% temp stat one.
Yeah, that goes on the Ren.
Yeah, you're going to put that on the Ren. If you get an actual thing in the next few weeks because of the Shining Star Force for your 2 open slots that have nothing, right? Like if you actually make something there, you'll probably be like 250 mil. I can try going on my Ren with you, and we try to do Extreme Lotus together, double Rens, and then I do Extreme Lotus in my Cadena with Lucas. And then we have 2 Extreme Lotuses going.
Sure.
The changes to Extreme Lotus is just you sit in a specific spot and fight the boss there as much as possible for uptime. And just not get pushed and get hit. It's just lots of ducking, jumping, and dodging. The tentacles are literally gloom tentacles. You see a giant beam of death. Don't stand in beam of death. Mostly just a survivability thing more than anything. I don't think DPS will be much of an issue as long as we're like pressing our buttons correctly, because me and Lucas are like 10 minutes ahead of Enrage. Like we're pretty far off Enrage and like it's pretty chill. I did 1 practice run. We went into the real one last week. We one-shot it. This week, died out on the first attempt due to me just being bad. Like, there's nothing else to say. I did bad. And then the second time I lived with like 6 lives or 5 lives or something like that. And it was just like easy clear.
6?
Yeah, because of door.
Oh.
Start with 5. Door counts as 1, right? So you're at 6 technically with door. And then you have the extra door as a Ren, so technically you start off with 7, but, you know, it's 5 lives like normal Lotus. Do 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 do. 53 minutes to go. For my first WAP in like forever, I haven't WAPed in so long. Just haven't had a reason to. Without like an incentive to WAP, I just casually get XP and it's passive XP go. I don't know if I'll be able to grind enough to get this character to 285 by the end of the event, but the Crown update will be coming out, so I'll be able to just forcefully get it to 285 with monster perks on the main server.
Oh yeah, you're getting 290 monster perks, right?
Yep, all the way up to 290. So now,
hopefully I can get my Kana and Hiata to 275 before that.
Well, you have 14 monster perks you can do a day, so.
Oh, true.
I was like, you're going to be able to get one of them up at the time, and just swap to the other. Yeah, because right now, my AB is probably going to hit 280 soon. Like, it's got a level and, like, some to go, so it's going to be hitting 280 before the Crown update, most likely. And then, after that, Kana is also working its way to 275, and then 265 should be soon on my Wild Hunter. So my characters are coming along quite nicely. And then obviously I'll have... I don't know what's going to get replaced in my thing, because like... Obviously whatever's coming from the Challenger World is going to be infinitely stronger than any of my 3 characters of A, B, and below. So probably one of those is just going to get, like... You're not that fun compared to the new class and get booted. But we'll see. Who knows? How many fragments did I need to level up something on this character? Oh shit, I don't remember what I need to level up. I think this was 16 or 17 I needed to get this to, so I'll check that. Not your really matters.
Dude, this
right
warrior keeps running out on the last boss of my Sarah. Like, I just blinked on top of him to do it.
Oh, for the dropping the things? I thought it was your warrior tank. I was like, well, doesn't that make sense? But it's a warrior DPS.
And he just ran by without seeing a single mob. Okay, cool. Gotta love when you take a DPS, because their friend is a healer. I would not have taken him otherwise.
Oh, you know, that's the benefits of having friends in every video game. Making friends in video games, guys, is kind of good. It lets you get by and bypass certain restrictions of pug life by just being friends with somebody. MMOs and games in general that can be played in a multiplayer aspect are usually more enjoyable with friends. Usually. Not always.
That, but the guy is so bad he's making this fucking dungeon annoying.
Yeah, but he's probably still having fun, and the friend's probably still like, yeah, I knew what I was signing up for. It's like when I did the duos with Justino with his characters when we were doing like Wills on normal and Vihilas on normal and stuff. I knew I was signing up for something. You know, I was not going to be an easy one-shot run. But it was still fun. You know, like, there are certain things in life you know you're signing up for. And it is what it is. Hello, Jeremy. Goodbye, Jeremy. Billy, you're a noob. I haven't played with Jeremy in a while, actually. Well, maybe you have, but I haven't.
That guy's playing weird-ass games.
Like?
Rimworld solo.
Oh. Well, that's not really a weird
But he
game.
has actually played Dota lately, so maybe I'll play Dota with him. If he keeps that up.
I haven't been paying attention to Dota in a bit.
Same.
I'm sure the compendium or whatever is going to be starting up at some point, and that's usually when we start playing.
They didn't do it
again.
Last year.
Well, they had like a compendium, but it wasn't the same as usual. It was like weird. It was more like events than a compendium. Yeah, because the next character I'm probably gonna grind on, if I have to, like, if I'm gonna grind something, is gonna be the Kinesis up to 285. Once this character is 285. I just want all my Legion champions to be 285. Is that Psycho Energy? Yeah. Do I care? No. I like my Legion, okay? The grind to 10k is not going... It's not going the fastest way I could be doing it, to say the least. There are much more efficient ways of getting to 10k than what I'm doing. Actually, I wonder how bad it's going to feel to grind once they cut the XP in half for 200 to 260. Because, like, when we did it on the Challenger World, it didn't feel that bad to do the grinding for those few levels, but that would get cut in half. But that was 5 levels of time, obviously, instead of 1. But then you would just be monster parking it, mostly. Those levels, if I'm honest. You're not really going to hard grind them. Just give me more hyper burns, okay, game? So I can hyper burn up classes like Mechanic and all these useful, like, Legion blocks that I'm too lazy to manually level. Does feel nice to have a vac pet again, is all I gotta say, okay?
$257 tank.
That's
might...
my eye level.
I know, that might be a debate. I mean, they can do it. I've done it.
Yeah, it's doable, but you gotta... Do you believe in the pug being able to do it?
I want to suffer through that. That seems like a failed key to me. I'll be honest.
Well, then you don't do it. It's a simple
Yeah, because
mathematical
if I fail a
equation.
10, it feels real bad. So I got to do a 9 to get it back up.
Yep.
I've only failed one, surprisingly, in all I've done, and that's because I fucking DC'd on the first pull because of blizzard issues. And I came back in and everyone was gone.
People didn't believe in you coming back, you know?
I take this. I was supposed to take him. God damn it.
You snooze, you lose.
Yeah, I'm not taking this tank. That's a goddamn G8. If he had a warband score, I would have took him.
You know where I got that sparkling gold potion from that I have on my Cadena randomly? Because I definitely didn't, like, sparklings come from drops, but I only have one of them. So what boss did I do that dropped this once in its lifetime? Oh, I need to figure out which one I want to play between Lara and Mercedes. They both look so fun. Tough decision. The fact that you can just spam the summons now on Lara makes it so much better for farming and... Oh shit, the Inkwell note dropped? Oh, wait. Let's see. Who are you is going a little ham here. Let's go see. Is there an actual Inkwell note, or is he reeing because... Arrow new class. Okay, well we all knew Arrow was Inkwell note has dropped. Alright boys. Let's pop this out on the main screen while I'm farming, because like... Now I'm going to replace the summons real quick. I pressed T. That's not what I wanted. Nope. Firefox visuals, properties, make sure it's the right one. Oh, that's
Linked attacks.
Alright. Let me replace these summons and then we'll go over the Inkwell note. Let's see what they got going on here. New class being Arrow, not surprising. Everybody kind of knew that was happening. When is it coming out is the real question. Alright. Let's actually read through this now. Summer is coming. Okay. Yeah. Da. New job, Arrow of Light.
Ride or die, no?
We all knew Ride or Die was coming back.
I don't want it.
Who wouldn't have guessed that that would have happened? They seem to be all in on that event being a permanent thing and keep updating it. Linked attacks between his skills and those of the Sentinels and leave combos. Okay. Oh, there's an Ascent skill video. Okay, I mean, his Ascent skill... It's an Ascent skill, right? Like, there's not really... They're not huge animations. It looks alright. See, I can't really get hyped about it because I know for a fact for me it's just going to be a 210 Mule and exist. Unless he comes with a Hyper Burn that's just usable by him. Then he'll be 260, but he is not getting, like, made for me. Kinesis Remaster also. Okay, well this we already know about. I've talked about it multiple times. He also comes with a Kinesis exclusive Hyper Burn. And exclusive Petite Luna pet support are being prepared. So, your Kinesis is coming with a Hyper Burn. You will get a free 260 Kinesis. Everybody's going to have one now. Which is good, because Kinesis has a good Link skill and a good... Well, Legion block is just int, but... The Link skill is very good, so good for new people.
Good damage, yeah.
And it's one of the best. I don't think there's a single person who skips out on taking that. I think it's like always at the top of the list. Alright, replacing summons again. Alright, 1 minute patch note readings is hard to do. Well, not patch notes, readings in this case. Alright. Now we do this. Mystic Frontier. Player versus player competition in Mystic Frontier. Mystic Frontier Champions is a new activity where you strategically compete against other players using your collected and grown familiar decks. Build the best deck according to the new rules, and monster attributes presented each week, and roll the dice to compete for the honor and victory of your team. So there's going to be some PvP with that. Interesting. 3 new bosses. Yep, okay. The summer update is going to come with this Challenger World exclusive boss Kai. All the stuff we knew from Korea. Malefic Star, which is 280 plus. We'll probably be able to do the easiest version of that for me and Billy. So that should be fun to learn that new boss. I believe all of these boss... Okay, so the Kai version boss is solo. The other 2 are 3-man bosses, if I'm correct. I don't think they went back to making 6-man bosses. I think it's always going to be 3-man bosses going forward. And then the 295 Jupiter that literally I don't think anybody on GMS is going to be able to clear. Other than reg servers. So, yeah, that's the thing. 1 second, a warning boss just spawned, so I must go kill him with an ascent skill. Alright, he has been dealt with. Alright. Nice. Alright, we got a sneeze there. We're good now. Replacing the summons before I read the despair note of Ride or Die. Ride or Die. Which season is this now? 4 or is it season 5 now? Where are we up to in Ride or Die?
Time.
Okay, so.
You're really not going to pull... I'm playing with the most pussy tank I've ever played with. Holy shit.
Oh, as long as you time the key, it doesn't matter.
I don't know if we will with that guy, because we're also carrying his friend.
Althea Saga continues with a new chapter. Soul Earth fragments and various other rewards by playing as Althea in a special dungeon. Oh, so maybe the event this time won't be us fighting bosses, but we'd play like as her in the dungeon and get rewarded. It does say it gives fragments, so hopefully a decent amount of fragments. We'll see. So Ride or Die might not be. Completely new storytelling method with fresh content will unfold across 2 updates this summer. Okay, so there's going to be 2 parts to Ride or Die. Hopefully they went away from the current Ride or Die where we get pain and suffering for bossing. I hope that's just gone entirely, and hopefully the new thing is slightly better. I mean, it'd be hard-pressed to be worse than what it currently is, so I believe. New growth system. Oh yeah, the Hexacommon Soul Hakade. And the second Transcendence for Destiny weapon. Yeah, okay, this is definitely new. Ride or Die revamp. You complete your own unique challenge build over the event period and compete to achieve the most efficient clear results. So we're going to have custom characters pretty much in there that everybody's making and getting, and then you do that. So, unfortunately, Ride or Die returns. But in a new format, instead of using our characters, we use custom characters that we build. We'll have to see. That could be bad, that could be good. Who knows? At least it's being revamped, because I'd rather it be revamped and they try something different than continue the broken wheel here. Broken wheel's been pretty bad. New area Gear Dock. Okay, it was Gear Drac was the translation, but it's called Gear Dock now, so we weren't that far off with the translation. That's a 295 zone though, so yeah, you're not. Unless you were already in the 290s right now and almost 295, none of us are getting to do that. So, yeah, that's the thing. Night of the Phantasm, a new Talahart. Oh, this is the Talahart themed event that we're going to be getting where we make the Fox and upgrade the Fox throughout the event during Challenger World. You get to, like, get a Fox that you build, essentially. I just messed up my summons placements. Whoops. How did I just do? But yeah, you build up this Fox right here. He starts off with a little guy and you level him up and he does more stuff. And by the end of it, you can claim him as a pet. And you can keep him, if you keep him in the lower stages, you can claim him as that type of pet. I don't know, there's something about him, but it's like, this is just your anniversary event, essentially, that's going to be happening during the whole Challenger World and all that. So there's a Challenger World, the Hyper Burning Max, Item Burning Plus, Beyond Burning, as always. The thing is, though, is the Item Burning will go up to 22 stars, requiring you to beat some higher challenges, but you'll be able to get 22-star gear for the duration of the event. So you don't need to make your arcanes until you're pretty much leaving Challenger World and the gear is expiring. And you'll also be getting Eternal drops from doing Kai. If you can do the hard version, you might just get it as an actual box. If you do the normal version, you're working towards getting like pieces of the Eternal. So we'll have to see how that goes. But you'll probably be just straight up skipping the entirety of CRA and going straight to Eternals. Which is an interesting thing.
You're definitely skipping CRA.
Well, it depends how if you can actually get the Eternals. Like, you know, you might be doing the boss, but
true.
You might not actually get that many pieces, and then it's like, oh yeah, you do this, but you're not actually finishing an Eternal the whole time you're doing it. I don't know, right? Like, we'll have to see.
True. We'll see.
We're definitely going to be doing a lot more group bossing, though, for that season, because we'll be group bossing with Lucas and all that, and doing, like, Kalos, calling, and all that stuff early on to get working on Eternals. Or at least trying to. We'll see what ends up happening, right? Like, that's what currently we have as a plan, but that doesn't always work out. Okay, so more stuff in here. Major improvements. Okay, we're almost at the end of this. Equipment enhancement and support improvement options. Every little thing, every precious it's not. Additional improvements to the Star Force enhancement system. What? What? Okay. We plan to provide a system where players can choose to pay at once to enhance their equipment to up to 22 stars without the risk of destruction, or a system that allows players to adjust the success and destruction probabilities. In addition to this, No, they're saying that you could pay once. So you pay a flat fee and just get a 22-star item. No more tapping one to. That's what they're saying.
I'm pretty sure that's the Korean thing where, like, you can use 4 things to skip it to 22.
That's not how I read. That is not. If it's what they're saying,
that might not be how it read, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
It doesn't sound like how it's reading at all. So if that's. Or in addition, yeah, I don't know. It seems like they're saying that you can just straight up pay one massive fee. Probably it's probably going to be a massive fee to get it to 22 stars. But if that actually comes out, I'd rather pay the massive fee and get my all my shit to 22 and not worry about it. Like, even if it's like 100 billion to get like your Eternal top to 22. I probably would just pay the 100 billion than having to destroy my Eternals and shit.
Yeah, I would too.
Like, I genuinely don't. I think that's gonna be way better. But we'll have to see. If it is just the destruction thing that they're talking about, and that's how they worded it, and it's really worded weirdly. Holy shit, that was hard to say for me. Either way, I'll have to see. This sounds really cool. Increased frequency of the Shining Star Force event. We were running Shining Star Force event bi-weekly for all worlds. Furthermore, as the event will be held more often, we will make adjustments to ensure that the existing Sunny Sunday benefits are not diminished. Nice. So they actually did what I was saying, where like, just because Shining Star Force happens every 2 weeks, Yeah, like right now we already have it happening because right now we have 2 SSFs this like already bi-weekly. So that's really good. I'm happy about that, and they're also making it so that the other events don't like get booted out because we're having double Shining Star Forces now. I'm very excited about that. That's huge. What else is there here? I gotta replace my summons first, so give me a second here. Grinding and doing this is kind of hard. So I'm having to click on the other window. Additional improvements to the equipment trace restoration system. In the last winter update, we made several adjustments. They alleviate yada yada yada. 20% increase in the daily acquisition limit for mysterious star spec boxes. Double the maximum point limit for boss or mission recovery points. Okay. So, you get 20%. So does that mean you're getting 12 boxes a day you can get? Or
I
does
think
that
it's
mean...
just percentage increase. Like, you get them faster?
Well, yeah, I don't know. Does it mean you get them faster, or does it mean 20% more, so you get 12 boxes?
Daily acquisition limit. No, it's limit. It means we just get more a day.
Yeah, but I wasn't capping them already in the first place, so for me it's like whatever. It is what it is.
True. I did it all Challenger World. Once I transferred, I didn't.
I don't care about the Moss mission recovery points, because I haven't been doing those missions, because I'm a lazy fuck and don't care.
I've done those every week.
Yep.
They're really not bad. Like, if you do it on your end is just going to kill it pretty much instantly.
Probably, but I'm a lazy person.
It's not even lazy. I mean, yeah, you'll do a little slower, but when I had a Roar 5, it was taking me 20 minutes to do my bosses on the Ren. Your Ren is 50 mil more than me.
It's more than that.
Plus, you're probably better Soul Erdad. Because What?
It's 60 mil now. If you're 224, I'm like 284 mil.
Straight. Fucking things. Relax.
Well, in this case, it's because I did my Legion Champion missions and I got the 9% and 15%, so that's why I'm higher than you again. And also now we're going to have event buffs, so I'm probably going to hit like 300 mil with event buffs. Alright, so that's that. Oh, equipment rental?
Yep, they're making it better.
Extend the equipment rental period to 2 days. Nice. Okay, they didn't do what I said of like make it a week, but 2 days at least lets you play the game, and that's way better.
Yes.
And for reg server, apparently they're reducing the meso cost, where it's harder to make mesos for the equipment rentals, so maybe you guys can actually interact with it. Because from what I understood for the reg server, the equipment rental was not used at all. It was too expensive for like what you were doing. Wasn't worth it. So hopefully that helps it for reg server. I don't know, man. Reg server has so many different issues that I don't play it, so I don't know. I just hear through the grapevine of looking at Discord and stuff. So hopefully that helps them. I don't know. Main quality of life improvements. Okay, so they're making it so if you've unlocked the 10, like, you no longer have to unlock the slots across the world. So all my characters will be technically 10 metal people for the slots when you're playing your characters now.
Oh, what? For the familiars?
Yeah, so you no longer have to get the badges on each character. It'll just be unlocked in your account once you unlock it. Across the world, anyways. You might have to do it for...
That is awesome. I mean, it's not that big of an issue anymore because of our drop rate, but
yeah, but I mean, nice. Well, the thing is, you're still gonna want the badges, but now you don't need to go farm the shitty badges. You can just farm, like, get the good badges for your ults.
Yeah,
which is good because I don't like going out of my way. But it's only across the world, so it won't help us on Challenger World. Still gonna need to farm it on Challenger World, from what I understand.
I see.
They're also adding a feature to skip extraction and fusion animations. And apparently implementing individual sound controls for familiars. So you can mute your familiars, because apparently some familiars are really loud and people don't like the sounds of them. I didn't know about that, because I've never even noticed. Expansion of the Soul Arter fragment acquisition routes.
You're gonna be pissed when you read this. I was pissed.
Altea Saga Story content and Ride or Die. I mean,
That's how they're giving us more.
Yeah, but that doesn't help us, right? Like, we need solutions that work outside of events.
I'm aware.
Right, so like,
it's so stupid. I mean, it's forced us to do Ride or Die. It was gonna give solar fragments,
I guess.
We
were always doing Ride or Die. Like, nobody skipped Ride or Die.
I was doing level 1 on my fucking Lumi.
Yeah,
I was maxing on the Ren, but not the Lumi.
Yeah, I was maxing on both, and it wasn't that bad. Actually, the Cadena was easier to max than the Ren was. Because of how
I did it like the first 2 weeks, and I gave up.
But yeah, okay, so that doesn't really fix the issue. It does help, right? Like, but they say for multiple characters, Ride or Die was just one per world, so we'll have to see what that means. I'm curious.
They better not force us to do Ride or Die multiple times.
Well, that's what I'm curious about, right? Like, is it just, oh, in the event shop you can get the fragments and send them to your alts? But that doesn't really help because you're going to still feed it into the main for most people, so it's like, we'll have to see what happens with this. I am curious. I'm not like, I'd rather they add in a permanent solution like something else, but if it's good, it's good, right? We'll have to see. Because the other thing is Ride or Die is being completely revamped, where it's not the current Ride or Die anymore. So maybe it's actually fun to do, or like not as bad as it currently is.
I've seen it one first transfer. To see.
So we're not getting the cash shop, unified cash shop, but we're getting 4 cash shop transfers a year instead of twice. I mean, it's better, but like, can I just get unified cash shop, please? Like that's let's be real. This is whatever. This is bullshit. Improvements to Miracle Time frequency and cycle. Miracle Time is held twice a year during the peak season in a form of multiple weekends featuring each Miracle Time. Yeah, as long as 4 times a year for Miracle Time, each of the day. Oh, each day of the event period featuring a different equipment slot. So instead of it being each weekend, it'll just be 1 week with all the items. And 4 times a year instead of twice. I mean, that's better. I'm not going to complain about that. Miracle Time is just like... I went to activate the rune and I pressed Y. Or I pressed 6 instead of my button, and then... I was also going to place the summon. Now I put the summon in a bad spot. Oh, whatever. It is what it is. Alright, so I mean, that's better. I'm not going to complain about that too much. Increased frequency of glowing bright, interactive only bonus glowing cube sales. Okay, so they're going to improve the amount of times that cube sales happen also throughout the year. No official, like, 4 times or anything. It's just they will increase the sales. When it's implemented, they will tell us the frequency. So pretty much everything that we need to grow our characters through cube sales, Miracle Time, etc., etc. Like, all of those events, Shining Star Force, are being improved to be more often. I can't really complain about that. That is one of the biggest problems of the game, is like, you don't really tap off event. Unless you really don't care about the item, like CRA. I could see somebody trying to tap it up, like, you know, getting 18 CRA off event. You're not that crazy for doing that type of thing. But they're just improving that. Totem is being improved in regular server. Yep. I'm just going to skip this because, like, I don't... Well, getting CRA to 18 isn't that bad. If you're trying to go to 21, you still do it in event. Like, 21, 22, you're for sure doing that event. But just raw tapping one up to 18 off event, like, because you're not safeguarding it, it's not that expensive. But at the end of the day, everything is just better on events. So making the events more often is just better for the player base.
Yep.
Like, the fact that it's just going to be bi-weekly now, you can always tap. Tapping is no longer a limiting, like, You no longer have to save up absurd mesos. It's like, oh, the Shining Star Force is coming up. Let me save up for the entire month for it. It's like, well, I want a cube right now. I just cube. The Shining Star Force will happen again in 2 weeks or whatever. You don't need to worry about it anymore, which is really nice. Okay, so this is the roadmap here. So 617 is confirmed that we are getting the Challenger World. Oh, interesting. So Arrow of Light is coming out on 617, and 722 is the Kinesis Remaster. So they did split up the Kinesis Remaster. Kinesis Remaster will be later in the Challenger World.
That is unfortunate for people who wanted to make the Kinesis then.
Well, yeah, but you get a Hyper Burn for that either way, so. 6-7. I don't care. At this point, 6-7 is just the new funny number that people are gonna... It's just gonna become a meme for the rest of the time. I don't think it's going away. It's been a while since it's been around, and like it's not going away, so it is what it is. It never triggered me in the first place.
That's the only one that has triggered me, because like it means nothing. So it's like, why the fuck are you retarded today? Sorry. Word.
We don't get banned for that anymore. They stopped.
Oh, okay.
So I've said things are retarded many a times.
To be fair, like I don't know. I don't know why that one like slightly.
Yeah, for me it doesn't matter. Like I'm not. It is what it is, and I don't really care about it. So for me, it's just like, eh. If somebody finds it funny,
I'm probably the most tilting 10 I've done. It's not bad, but holy shit, no one knows how to interrupt the little boss.
Oh yeah, I mean that's yeah.
No, like really doesn't know how to interrupt the balls. We've had multiple instances of 5+ balls exploding, and we're still going to
Ride or Die only starts in the second half. So Ride or Die. So the Althea saga is gonna start in both seasons for it. So we're gonna be doing the new mini dungeon or whatever special dungeon it is. But Ride or Die part 5 or 4, whatever the fuck it is at this point, is only in the second part when the Kinesis comes out. I got addicted to it since I started to interact with a lot of 18-year-olds. Please don't judge. I'm not much older, but yeah. I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, even teachers are probably, like, you know, teachers usually get stuck with the memes that we have as kids, and, like, they just learn them, and it's like, yeah, they just know it because they're a teacher. And this one's like an internet phenomenon where it's everywhere. So, if you're on the internet, you're going to learn what 6-7 is, and you're going to understand that it means nothing, but it's everywhere. And honestly, if it makes people chuckle and laugh, I don't really care. Like, if people are getting happiness out of something like this basic, hey, more power to you. I'm not going to shit on somebody because they're having a good time because of something that, to me, just... It is what it is, right? Okay, Challenger World, Season 3, and the XP Duo. Genesis Pass comes back. So for all those people who are worried that Genesis Pass wouldn't come to GMS again, well, guess what? It's making a return. I called it beforehand because I knew they would want our money. Because our interactive players have no economy to speak of, from what I understand, in the first place, so they don't care about it. And we're not Korea, where it actually affects our real-life funding.
A lot of people if they give us two, I will probably buy it for my Hayato too, just to get him done faster.
A lot of people like it just because they can liberate faster. I did it for my Ren because I wanted to. I don't know if I'll do it for the next Challenger World. I'll see how I feel at the time.
I definitely am going to. Especially if we're gonna like.
Oh, and Jupiter doesn't come out till the second part. So the Mystic Frontier Champions, Ride or Die, Jupiter, New Area, Second Transcendence for Destiny. Astra Secondary Weapon is all with the Kinesis Remaster. We get the Challenger World start, Malefic Star, Kai, and all of that in the first part. So 617 is Challenger World, 722 is Kinesis Remaster. Yeah, it really depends, right? Because I had never liberated before, so for me it was just like the new liberation system lets me liberate because I never did the black mage have to be killed every step. Let me go kill. You know, it's like that's the funniest thing to me is like, let me go kill. Uh, Bon Leon, and now I gotta go kill black mage to finish the step. What? It's just so weird to me, but it was how it was.
I mean, I assume the Von Leon step used to be somewhat difficult.
Nope. Nope. They were always memes
It
like
was always
this.
a joke.
Yeah, it was always a meme.
So it was just RP, basically.
Pretty much. Doo -doo -doo -doo. And the Inkwell thank you gift is a Transcendent Growth Potion times 1, 10 4x 30-minute coupons, 1,000 advanced EXP vouchers, 3 sword up / fragment coupons, so 90 fragments. Give me a second here, I gotta replace my summons, so it's on screen right now if you want to watch, but I will read out the rest in a bit. And symbol selector coupon, 200 sacred symbols, 300 flat fragments, mystical familiar card times 30 for rerolls. So good luck to everybody. Hopefully you get some good rerolls. God knows I need drop familiars for a lot of my characters. Star
I always
fragment
get it for
damage
most spawn.
skin, symbol. It's a symbol damage skin. Oof, that sucks. I don't like symbol skins. And star
What's a
fragment
symbol
gazing
skin?
chair. Okay.
Oh, like it looks like something, no numbers.
Yeah, it's not numbers, it's symbols. So, I don't like those skins usually, ever. Because usually they're
Yeah,
very big.
I don't either.
If it's like a unit skin where it only takes 2, like, or 3 digits, kind of like how we have it, then I wouldn't mind it, but they're usually, like, obnoxious. Alright, summons have been replaced. And yeah. And that's everything. I mean, there's some stuff I'm not happy about. There's some stuff I am happy about. It is what it is for the Inkwell Note. Is it the perfect Inkwell Note answering all my pleas? No, because the fragment problem is still real, but I will give them the benefit of the doubt and see how the new events deal with it. And apparently equipment rental will be back with the Challenger World also, so week 1 clearing of all your C10E will be a thing. Because I don't think you could realistically do it without equipment rental. There's just no way. Ruin a Blessing. How nice. Oh, I didn't actually check what day you can claim these rewards on. I'm assuming it's probably after maintenance or sometime soon. Surprisingly, the Inkwell Note had nothing to do with Classic. A lot of people were expecting something to say about Classic, like Test Realm and stuff, but they didn't do that. Not that I really care, because like I said, I don't really have much interest in Classic, but hey, for the people interested in it, I don't want to shit on them, so, you know, if you have fun, you have fun. I'll have to see what the new... The fact that both the Ride or Dies are being revamped, well, there's an entire new system for Ride or Die, and then the second part revamps the entirety of the original Ride or Die. I'll have to see how it is. I will hold my judgment until I actually do it. Because the previous experience doesn't exist anymore for the new one, so maybe it's actually fun. To be honest, by the end of it, I didn't mind it as much because I just got strong enough that it wasn't a problem for my characters. It's when you're struggling to clear the highest difficulty and you're just stuck doing the lowest difficulty that it sucks because you get nothing. Sorry about that, got a little distracted, had to type in Discord to answer somebody who was asking me a question, so got that answered, and back to paying attention to everything. I think the big thing about the Genesis Pass that people really like, on top of the fact that it like is faster to liberate, right? Because it takes a month to liberate with that, right? I think it is, instead of 3 months. So you cut off 2 months. But I think the fact that it gives you a guaranteed 3% attack soul is what a lot of people also like. Because the soul can be a big problem for people. Like, I've been incredibly lucky with my souls, so I haven't really felt the effects. But if you get unlucky, like, especially with
I haven't been unlucky either. I have so many left over.
Yeah, especially with the fact that the soul events were like, we had a very big dry streak of the soul events for a while, which wasn't good. So, that can be a problem. I especially think it's a problem, well, it'll be very helpful on Challenger World where you don't have a stockpile too. That's the other thing. On Challenger World, getting an SS, like an S rank soul, isn't like free. Because like right now I have like 20 or 30 souls just sitting in my bank waiting to be used on my Kana or Wild Hunter when they eventually liberate. Oh, I didn't actually post the... Maplestory... Well, overall,
my God,
I'm positively like I'm positive about the things, but I haven't really been negative about anything. Like, yes, fragments are a problem, but they're not blind to that. You know, like, there's no way the GMS team is that blind to be like, oh yeah, that's not a problem. Now, are their solutions actually going to be good solutions? Well, we'll have to find out, right? That's the, you know, I'm positive, but we'll see what happens, right? Because it's an untested method that they're doing, you know? Who knows what happens? It might can be completely shit. Because Ride or Die has been shit 3 times in a row, so sometimes they miss. Well, actually, they miss a lot with certain things, but, you know. With the one system I'm curious about is the PvP duels versus other people for your familiars. I don't know how the hell that's going to work out. That's going to be Omega pay to win, probably, with, like, people being able to break through and get higher level familiars. But then, like, what do you actually get from doing the PvP? Well, that's what I want to know. It's like... Because Maplestory PvP stuff has a bad track record. I don't think there's ever been a PvP event in Maplestory that's actually been good.
the one where we like...
We're playing as the other heroes?
Yeah, that one actually not bad. The recent one.
Yeah, I guess that is the one, but it is... There's issues with that one, because it's still, like, super laggy and stuff for some people in that. It's not, like... PvP in Maplestory is not something I tell people about, okay? There's been multiple PvP systems that have existed in the past. There's a reason they don't exist anymore. Alright, I almost did the 60k mobs in the 2-hour period, so... We're getting there, we're getting there. Unfortunately, tomorrow I don't think I'm going to be able to really grind much. This is going to be bossing day. I have 9 minutes till my stuff expires, and then it's probably going to be the end of the stream for today, because I have to go do some other stuff.
I failed my 10 key. We died twice on the last boss. I thought my healer was just trying for hard mode and doing not dispelling the tank, so I just let him go. He died at 6 stacks. Then I asked him next round. He's like, "Oh, thank you, didn't know." How do people not know to dispel the fucking boss on Dementius? That's insane.
I mean, there's a lot of mechanics people don't know. How he's ever timed a key before with not dispelling that in that dungeon, though, that's the more impressive part to me. 282 Sia still. I was like so confused because I saw the Isaroid. And I was like, I've never seen this android before, and I was like, is this a Sia? Because I was like pretty sure you couldn't transfer this off a Sia, and it is in fact a 282 Sia. I have yet to play with a Sia still in any bossing. People say it's strong, but I have yet to play with one because nobody has one. Damn, what a freaking thing. He got 24% int with item drop rate on his Dominator. So, triple legendary.
Time to do my fucking 9 key. God damn it. Why should this be the one to give me loot? That actually pissed me off.
Yeah, so I have 10k mobs. That'll probably get finished during my dailies, to be honest, for the, the thing. I've come to realize I kill a lot of mobs while doing my dailies each day. Because I do over 5k mobs in a single day. Per day, which is the dailies. Alright, game. Why has everybody I inspect always got the triple line on their emblems and stuff? Why can't I hit one of those? Why is it so hard for me? I've never gotten a single one in my account's life. And it's not like I haven't tried. There's been billions of mesos spent in that venture, and we've never even seen it. Well, we've seen it for the wrong specs. Yes, I have seen triple magic when I'm on an attack class, and I've seen triple attack when I'm on an attack class. Or, triple magic when I'm on an attack class. I've also gotten the troll ones, because I do have a troll one right now that is plus 32, and then 20% attack or something like that on one of them. So, I have been trolled by the game many a times. But I have yet to successfully get one. Makes me sad. How much percentage did I get? We got from 29, pretty much 30, we've made 5% today, pretty much, from the 2-hour grind. Well, keep this up, we'll eventually get to 285. Might take a while, but we'll get there. Worst case scenario is that Challenger World comes out. I'm still not 285 on this character, and you just use the monster parks to get it to 285 with the new ones. I may hate Monster Park because it's kind of like I don't really like doing Monster Parks. But I'd rather it be useful than like doing Cernium when you're like 290 or something. Or not Cernium, but Odium still.
Yeah.
Do, 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 do. Oh, I got the Space Commander chair for 50k, I see. Funny, because I do so many alts, I'm already up to 60 activations. Even though I only cleared it on 30 today on this character. I definitely didn't max out the first day. Why didn't that close the other menu? Am I forgetting a check-in or something? Let's see, what are the pop-up messages when I go to swap characters here before reset? Maple claim rewards. Okay, it's just claim rewards, not check-ins or anything. So I've learned that the green notes only stack up to 9,999 before they start another pile. Today I learned. Now the question is, do I Gamba on the next reset them fucking something up with the notes when they go to convert them down? Do I Gamba on the Gamba of them messing up a second time with the fix that they're implementing?
Oh, you mean just don't use them?
Yeah. Do I Gamba on that?
But they might just like completely make those useless.
No, they're saying there's the proposed solution that they're doing is that right now they made it be 100 to cost, but after the next maintenance they're gonna retroactively, like if you had 100 of them, you would get one after the like it would give you the one. So they're just gonna take away the 10x is what they're saying they're gonna do. Now, do I trust them to do that correctly? Not high hopes on that, so I'm curious. Do I Gamba and just not spend any and just see what happens, or do I spend them and use them?
Do it just before reset and double dip.
Well, that's not how it works, right? Because it's like you're either going to all in and not use them. I'll have to see. I'll see.
Go all in about like 5 minutes before a reset. Leaving their fuck up.
My ability to press T instead of 5 is actually insane. I have like my origin has been used on cooldown because every time I go to place my summons, for some reason I just auto default to T. I don't put my finger on 5. Oh, my 5 keys LED is back. Yeah, the LED on my keyboard for the 5 key just randomly dies and then comes back. And then dies again and comes back. It's kind of interesting. Keyboard is like 15 years old now, so, you know, it's not surprising it's having issues.
I'm not replacing it till it breaks.
Hey, I don't want to replace my keyboard for any reason unless it breaks. No reason, dude, for me. Like, you don't need a new keyboard.
Yeah.
I'm pretty satisfied with the Inkwell note, though. It touched on all the subjects. It said what their plans are. Is it the full-blown, like, this is exactly what's happening? No, but that's fine.
They've acknowledged the Sol Erta issue, so yeah. Hopefully
that's a step in the right direction, guys. Getting the issue acknowledged by the people in command is step 1. Oh, my shit's out. Alright, well, let's go loot the last of my stuff here. And away we go. Alright, well, that's going to be the end of the stream for today, guys. I will be back tomorrow with some bossing. We're going to be starting off at 5 p.m. with, EST, I should say. With, the usual calling group with Zionasu, his friends, or whoever. We'll see what's happening there. We'll be going into then the group bossing with Lucas and Chloe. And then after that, we'll see what's happening. Billy's probably not going to want to do his Sarens at that point, so we'll probably be moving into just some farming and dailies. And then the next day, probably doing the Sarens, or Monday or Tuesday, depending when Billy feels like it. And, yeah, that's the plan for tomorrow. As we just said, the Inkwell note, pretty satisfied with it. I'm happy. We'll see what happens in the end. Yeah, that's pretty much it for that. As always, if you enjoy the content and you're not already following on Twitch, give me a follow on Twitch. If you're on the YouTube side of things, give me a like and a sub. And here is the Discord that you can join into. And here is it on YouTube. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the stream for today. As always, may RNG favor you better than it does me. And may you have a good rest of your day, night, or evening, wherever you are in the world. Bye-bye!